Shock Brexit w.arning EU will sit at the table as UK negotiates with other countries. Brexit Britain cannot sign trade deals until it has formally left the European Union, but it has also been claimed the bloc will sit in on future negotiations. Anastassia Beliakova, head of trade policy at the British Chambers of Commerce, said it will not be as easy as copying and pasting trade deals with third countries after Brexit. The comments come as the International Trade Secretary said it would be foolish to rule out a future Trans-Pacific Partnership (TPP) after Britain leaves the European Union in March 2019. Speaking to CNBC about Britain's future trade prospects, Ms. Beliakova said, "I completely agree that from a business perspective what matters most is retaining the existing agreements and all of the existing benefits of those. Now the interesting thing about the TPP agreement is that many of the countries that the EU already has an agreement with or has signed an agreement with are in the TPP." Ms. Beliakova then explained that the EU would sit at the table if the UK negotiated a future trade agreement with countries who already have deals with the European Union. The policy expert was also asked if the UK could simply copy and paste agreements that the EU has in place with third countries. She said, "Not quite. This would require three parties sitting down at the table: the UK, the third country and the EU. Of course, if we were just to copy and paste as it has been alleged, this would retain the benefits of the other country, but for UK exporters it would not be the same. Also, you could not just replicate these deals with the TPP. It's a different sort of beast. It is almost aiming to be a single market in the Pacific region, and the UK really has to think if it would be happy to signing an agreement like this." The International Trade Secretary had previously said the government will immediately agree 40 free trade deals with other non-EU countries the minute Britain quits the EU in 2019. He insisted the UK would easily be able to copy all of the EU's 40 external trade deals the second after midnight on Brexit Day in March 2019. While speaking at a Conservative Party conference fringe event in Manchester. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Dr. Fox said that work still needs to be done to ensure his pledge could be delivered. He said, "There are a number of agreements we need to look at. We had discussions about what are called our schedules at the World Trade Organization. That's effectively our legal basis to trade and the obligations we have. We're negotiating with all the WTO members about Britain's new schedules. We trade on EU schedules at the moment. A lot of our conversations were around the technicalities of that. Mostly they went very well. It was a matter of me explaining our methodology. Secondly, we were talking to countries where we already have a trade agreement through the EU and we will have to transition that into UK law. There are 40 of those, so that's a lot of conversations.